Hey everybody, welcome to the 200th comic review episode, Epilogue. Basically this is like an update video with a few other things added to it. Because I haven't done an Avenger log in a while, I haven't done Outside the Pages in a while, and I've been getting lots of questions about lots of things. And there are new things to come on Dark Avenger C86. We will be talking about Villains Month, but that will be towards the end of this update. Yeah, by the way, you guys know me and you know Mike.
Hey guys.
And so let's start off with the announcement. There is going to be a new series coming this October because September is going to be hella busy with Villains Month and a lot of other stuff. But starting in October, Michael will be doing a review series, or Mike will be starting a review series. We're still working on the title for it, but it's going to involve Mike reviewing some of the indie comics that we get.
Yep.
Well, not indie really. He'll be reviewing books from Dark Horse. For example, Dark Horse, Dynamite, IDW, Boom Studios, Zenescope. And he'll have his own show where he'll be doing that because Mike enjoys a lot of the books from outside the big two. I've noticed that because we've given him several books to review on Dark Avenger Inc. and he's been loving it. Yeah. He's been loving what he's reading. So I figured, I asked him, I said, do you want to do some extra books on your own? It's going to be his own show like Mike's monthly review, except it's going to be weekly, and it's going to be from books that come out from the companies of a given week. For example, the first week of October, he'll be reviewing books that come out of the companies from the first week of October.
Yeah.
So that's one major announcement. And that's really the biggest part. It's been a wild and crazy ride from episode 1 to 100, and that it's been even crazier from episode 100 to 200. So many changes, so many evolutions. The background has changed a lot. When we did episode 1, there was nothing in the background. And then we lost the Swamp Thing head. I mean, yeah, it's little things, but you know, it's the little things that you never forget. And it's been crazy. And Dark Avenger Inc., soon to become darkavengerinc.com as soon as we get the website ready. And there's another major announcement which I'm keeping quiet, but it's something myself and Brant are working on. A podcast that we do. Mike and I just did last week's related recap. This week we're doing Hall of Toys. Brant is super busy. He's at the Fortress of Solitude getting ready for Villains Month. It's crazy. But it's been a really awesome ride, and I've had the pleasure of reading books from companies that I never would have read if they hadn't been brought to my attention. And it's a lot of spectacular books, and I look forward to future endeavors and future books that are going to be coming not only our way through Dark Avenger Inc., but our way as far as this channel and what we do here. Dark Avenger Inc. is definitely something that's here for all of us. It's our second family. Absolutely, I would consider Dark Avenger Inc. like a second family to myself and you. But a lot of people, you know, don't realize how deep that meaning is. When we say it's like a second family, it's like a second family. We see each other every Tuesday on a live show. We talk with each other on a weekly basis. I've talked to Jay, I talked to Brant, I talked to a lot of people through Skype all week long on Dark Avenger Inc. Me and Mike have tons and tons of phone not this Mike, the other Mike, have tons and tons of phone conversations whenever we have the free time. So it's not like, hey, we just do videos and then we go off and live our own lives and then we get together on a live show. No, we are like a family. We get together, each and every one of us, or we try to get at least each and every one of us. Sometimes somebody's missing, but we try to stay in deep contact with each other on a weekly basis. Not only talking about comic books, but we are, you know, we know about each other's, you know, we're more than friends, that's for sure. I don't know what to and not to say. That's why I'm stuttering with this. It's like I don't want to say too much and I don't want to say too little. But everybody on Dark Avenger Inc. I consider my brothers and my sister.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I consider my brothers and my sisters, of course, except Cindy. Because if Cindy was like my sister, then there's something really wrong going on with us.
Very. Yeah.
What is up with us this week? You know, we've been having those little Those little things in
here and
Dark
there,
Avenger,
I
on
know.
Ink, on Brooklyn Boys, now here.
Yeah.
Stop it!
What
It's
do you-
him.
What do you mean me? What
It's
did I
you.
do?
It's gotta be you. You
Oh.
influence it. That's what
Well,
you do.
I just get into your little
Don't
head and
touch
I
my
just
head.
Put it there.
Yes.
But
But it's been an amazing ride, and thank you all so very much, whether you're a new subscriber, an old subscriber, a new viewer, or somebody's been watching since episode 1. I want to say episode intro, but since my intro to this channel, for those of you who've been here from the long haul, the short haul, whatever, each and every one of your views, comments, messages, as I said on the 200 comic review, is most appreciated. We are here for you guys, and we will continue to be here for you guys as long as there are comics to review. And hopefully comics will never go digital.
oh god, no.
Now, on to videos. A lot of you guys have been asking me about Outside the Pages. This summer has been busy. Very, very busy. And unfortunately, with my busy schedule, my videos on Dark Avenger Inc. have suffered. My videos on this channel have suffered. And my work on comic related as well has suffered. It's just been one of those summers where it's like, free time is like this much, and I do these reviews every week. We do Brooklyn Boy videos every weekend, and time is very limited at times, and unfortunately I haven't been able to do an Outside the Pages. I've done one episode of Comic Book Corner so far. Basically, now that the summer's over and things are sort of settling down again, Outside the Pages will be making its return starting September. Comic Book Corner, I should have another episode up very soon. I just finished reading another hardcover, which I will be reviewing. Michael's series will be starting up in October, like I said. The comic reviews will be coming at you guys each and every week. The Comic Book Friday, or the weekly comic book haul. I decided on canceling that series because a lot of people who viewed the show really felt it was unnecessary for my channel, and especially with how busy the summer was, I decided to release it because it went from Unboxing Friday, which is where I took the comics out of the box, to Comic Book Haul, the weekly comic book haul. And by the time I started the haul, I had already started reading the books. And I noticed in my hauls, I started reviewing some of the books. So I decided to cut off the haul. And what I might be doing, you guys know I'm not a huge Twitter fan. I'm not one that uses Twitter a lot. But on Twitter, I might be posting the list of books I buy instead. This way, I'll have the list of books that I'll be getting without having to do an entire video on it and start reviewing the book. I don't want to start reviewing the books on a haul video. Also, on comic related, I had a few series that I started, which was the top picks, and I've been posting a few other things. I had an Epic Force review series that I started. Those will be coming back gradually. First, I have to catch up on a lot of missed work on Dark Avenger Inc. I'd like to get my own channel back, the gears moving on my channel, and then I will be back on comic related from time to time doing my posts and whatnot. It's just been a busy summer that took me away from a lot. It did. So now it's about getting back into gear and getting things started again. My live shows, a lot of people said, when is Dark Avenger live coming back? Once again, falls under the category of when I have free time and when I have something that I would like to talk about, I will be doing my own personal live show. Will there be guests? Most likely. Because I don't like sitting there talking to myself, basically, until somebody comes on the comments. Because then I feel like I'm just doing a video. But then, of course, if there's a conversation that starts over comments, I feel more loose and kind of like, okay, I could do a live show now because I'm talking to people. When you start a live show, there are 0 views. Okay? Nobody watches the beginning. And sitting there doing an intro for people who are going to watch later, that is the hardest part of a live show. But if I have something I would like to talk about, I definitely will be doing live shows on my channel. Now we go into Villains Month. Villains Month is going to be huge. Dark Avenger Inc. We have something planned, which I'm not going to divulge here. Watch the Tuesday live show for what we're planning to do on Dark Avenger Inc. Also, please do check out Dark Avenger Inc. if you haven't already. We try to give you guys tons of videos, and
110%.
just because Mike's doing his indie reviews on Dark Avenger on this channel, maybe he'll do some solo reviews in-depthly on Dark Avenger Inc. if he really likes an indie book. You never know, so.
No.
But our individual comic reviews will be coming back on Dark Avenger. Well, his has been going. Mine will be coming back starting really soon now that things have settled down. So I'll be coming back. Now that 200's done, I'll be back on Dark Avenger Inc. posting regularly again.
Yep.
And, yeah, so Villains Month. The good news is with Villains Month that Midtown did have all the 3D covers available. I was worried that they were going to sell out like free comic book day stuff. You know, first one on there, first come, first serve, or else you're going to lose out on all. The good news is only about 3 or 4 covers sold out after a few hours. And I actually got the covers that I wanted in 3D. But here's the thing. Midtown is not giving you that 15% off that they do on regular comics.
Right, yeah.
So I'm going to be picking and choosing anyway between the 3D covers and the 2D covers. So I'm probably going to be getting 90%, if not 100% of the villains. It's just they're going to be a mix between 3D and 2D. All the Superman stuff is going to be 3D. Right. Yeah. So you're going to be seeing a mix-up of the covers. And if I don't like 3D, I'll just drop 3D and get them all in 2D.
Exactly.
So we'll see how the comparison works with the two. But there is definitely going to be a heavy cover on the Villains Month books, and we're going to enjoy talking about the villains each and every week.
We?
Yeah, we. We're going to be doing it on the show. We're going to be discussing all the books.
Yeah, but now look. I mean, I've been getting some comments that when you're doing the comic books, that mostly people are starting to think that I'm agreeing what you say.
Because you know that I'm saying the right stuff.
Yeah, but they're thinking that no matter what you say, I'm saying the exact same thing you are.
Yeah, but we're going to review them together on the show.
I think it should change.
He thinks it should change.
I think maybe that I should do the review of the villains. Because
this is my channel.
I mean,
you're not doing it. This is my review. What are you talking about? Your review.
Because you don't like villains, but I think maybe I'm gonna like villains. I think maybe that I'm going to like what I read. And basically, instead of people saying I'm agreeing what you say, I'm going to have my own opinion where I do it myself, rather than people saying I'm agreeing with what you're saying. So,
but we always have the same opinion.
Well, I think that it's just the best. It just changes. Because I just don't like people saying that just because you're liking it, Mike's going to say that. I mean, it doesn't, like, really, you know. But I'm liking the villains.
Why? The villains are the bad guys.
True. But I think they're going to be interesting to read.
Interesting?
Interesting.
Why do I feel like there's something a little bit deeper in this all than just the Villains Month books?
Well, the villains are the ones that are taking over the world and all the other stuff, but in my opinion, I like the villains.
Are you nuts?
I'm not nuts. I'm
being joking,
serious.
Right? This is a joke.
No, I'm not joking.
Yeah,
I want to do the comics, me, without anybody else around me that's saying like the same thing.
You're a gamer. You want to review comics.
What? Just
by yourself?
What, just because I'm a gamer I can't review the villains' comic books?
I didn't say you can't review it.
No, you think I can do it.
I did not. Did I say once you can't do it? You're joking.
No, I'm not joking. I like the villains.
You're lying.
You think I'm lying?
Yeah.
So you just think that I'm just gonna sit here thinking that I'm lying.
Yeah. I think you're
I'm
just
lying.
playing because it's the 200th epilogue.
Well, to be honest, I like the villains. And you can look at me right now. Am I lying?
You're serious.
I am dead serious. And you know what? Things change, and I changed. I'm serious. I'm gonna review it starting now.
Mike! Mike! This is a joke, right? Oh no. The crystal. Mike? Mike? You gotta be kidding me. Mike!